Welcome back, dear listeners, to another exhilarating episode of Artificial Chronicles, where we embark on a thrilling adventure through the world of artificial intelligence. I'm your host, Fouzia, your friendly guide to the AI landscape, here to help you navigate the highs, the lows, and the downright mind-blowing possibilities of this techie terrain. Now, picture this. It's the year 2024, and we're living in a world where AI isn't just a sci-fi fantasy anymore. Nope, it's here, it's real, and it's shaking things up big time, especially in those intimidating glass-walled boardrooms of corporate titans. Today, we're diving into how AI is turning the boardroom into a high-tech cockpit, steering businesses with the precision of a seasoned pilot. Buckle up because we're about to explore the transformative power of AI in leadership and decision-making. And trust me, it's as exciting as a thriller movie with an all-star cast. But hey, I know what you're thinking. Fouzia, boardrooms sound boring. What's the big deal? Well, stick with me, and I promise by the end of this episode, you'll be as excited about boardroom decisions as you are about your favorite binge-worthy series. We're going to chat about how AI is helping leaders make super smart decisions in real time, predict market trends like crystal ball gazing wizards, and keep everything on the up and up with some good old-fashioned accountability. So grab your coffee, tea, or whatever fuels your imagination, and let's get this AI-powered journey started. Alright folks, let's kick things off by diving into the deep end of real-time analytics and how AI is making a splash in those corporate boardrooms. Imagine being a board member. Yeah, I know, try not to doze off just yet. But seriously, imagine sitting there, surrounded by some of the sharpest minds in the business world, and you've got to make a call on a big decision. The stakes are high, the pressure's on, and the clock is ticking. What do? Well, in the old days, you'd be sifting through stacks of reports and data, probably flipping a coin and hoping for the best. But now, with AI strutting its stuff in the boardroom, it's like having a superhero with super speed and a brain the size of a planet on your side. AI real-time analytics can process massive amounts of data faster than you can say paradigm shift. It's like having a turbocharged brainiac assistant who never sleeps, never eats, and definitely never needs a coffee break. So, how does this magic happen? Well, AI tools gather data from all over. Think financial reports, market trends, customer feedback, you name it. Then, in the blink of an eye, they crunch the numbers and spit out insights that are sharper than a samurai sword. Board members can see what's happening in real time, make decisions based on the freshest data, and avoid the dreaded analysis paralysis that's plagued so many meetings. And here's the kicker. Companies that are tapping into AI's real-time analytics are not just keeping up with the Joneses, they're leaving the Joneses in the dust. They're streamlining operations, cutting costs, and spotting opportunities quicker than a hawk can spot a mouse. So, next time you think about boardrooms, picture less snoozing and more superhero action, thanks to our AI buddies. Now, hold on to your hats because we're just getting started. Up next, we're diving into the world of predictive insights. It's like having a crystal ball, but way cooler. Are you ready? Okay, let's slide right into our next segment, where we talk about something that could give Nostradamus a run for his money: predictive insights. Now, who hasn't dreamed of being able to see the future, right? Imagine knowing exactly when to invest in the next big tech, or being able to dodge a looming market crash like a pro. With AI, this dream isn't too far-fetched. So, how does AI manage to gaze into the corporate crystal ball? It's all about predictive analytics and scenario modeling, folks. AI systems gobble up data from countless sources like financial trends, consumer behavior, and even the latest social media buzz. They process this data at lightning speed, spit out patterns, and, here's the fun part, predict what might happen next, It's like having a data wizard whispering the future in your ear, minus the pointy hat. Take a look at how this plays out in the boardroom. Instead of making decisions based on last quarter's numbers, which is kind of like steering a ship while looking backward, board members can see what's coming down the pipeline. They can identify market trends before they explode, spot risks before they become a headline, and jump on opportunities while they're still hot. It's like being a surfer who can sense the perfect wave before it even forms. Real world example? Absolutely. Let's talk about those savvy companies that saw the remote work trend coming. They pivoted early, invested in the right tech, and when the world went home to work in sweatpants, they were already miles ahead, riding that digital wave like champs. That's the power of AI-driven predictive insights. But, and there's always a but, right? It's not all sunshine and rainbows. There are challenges too. For instance, what if the data isn't accurate, or the AI models miss a critical factor? It's like trusting your GPS without checking the map. It could lead you down a bumpy road. That's why it's crucial for boards to not only rely on AI, but also apply a human touch. It's about balancing the wizardry of AI with good old-fashioned human wisdom. Alright, coming up next, we'll be diving into how AI is ensuring that corporate governance stays squeaky clean and transparent. Ready to dig in? Let's go. Alright folks, let's slide into our final segment of today's episode, where we're talking about how AI is becoming the unsung hero of transparency and accountability in corporate governance. Yep, AI isn't just about crunching numbers and making predictions. It's also about making sure that the decisions in the boardroom are fair, ethical, and above all, transparent. Now, imagine a world where every corporate decision is scrutinized under a magnifying glass. And I don't mean by nosy neighbors or relentless journalists. I'm talking about AI systems that sift through mountains of data to keep everything squeaky clean. These AI watchdogs are like the ultimate auditors, meticulously scanning for any discrepancies, compliance issues, or shady business that might have slipped through the cracks. So, how does AI keep the corporate ship sailing straight? First off, it reduces human error and biases, which is huge. We humans, bless our hearts, can sometimes be as biased as a sports commentator rooting for their favorite team. But AI, it's as unbiased as it gets. It looks at data objectively and helps ensure that decisions are made based on facts, not feelings or personal interests. Imagine a boardroom where every decision is backed by solid data and ethical considerations. No more good old boy networks calling the shots. One cool way AI does this is by flagging inconsistencies or potential compliance issues before they become a scandal. Think of it as having a super keen detective on your team, always on the lookout for anything that doesn't add up. This proactive approach means fewer nasty surprises and more confidence in the decision-making process. And let's be real, in today's world, where one wrong move can land you on the front page for all the wrong reasons, having AI keeping things in check is like having a safety net made of titanium. Of course, it's not all smooth sailing. There are ethical implications to consider, like how much we should rely on AI for these big decisions. It's a bit like asking whether we should trust a robot to make our morning coffee. Sure, it might do a great job, but what if it misses that extra shot of espresso you love so much? There's a balance to strike between AI-driven insights and human oversight to make sure we're not just ethical in action, but in intention too. In a nutshell, AI is transforming the boardroom into a place where decisions are not just fast and smart, but also transparent and accountable. It's helping companies build trust with stakeholders, uphold their reputations, and pave the way for a future where ethical governance is the norm, not the exception. And with that, my friends, we wrap up today's journey through the AI-powered boardroom. Stay tuned for the outro, where I'll wrap things up and share a sneak peek of what's coming up next on Artificial Chronicles. Wow, what a ride today, folks. We've traveled through the high-tech corridors of AI-powered boardrooms, explored how real-time analytics are turning executives into decision-making superheroes, and peeked into the crystal ball of predictive insights to see the future of business. We've also unmasked AI as the unsung hero of transparency and accountability, ensuring that the decisions guiding our corporate titans are fair, ethical, and rock solid. As we wrap up this episode of Artificial Chronicles, let's take a moment to reflect on the sheer awesomeness of what we've discussed. AI is not just a tool, it's a game changer that's making our world smarter, faster, and more just. Sure, there are challenges and ethical questions to navigate, but isn't that the beauty of progress? We're on this exciting journey together, and with every step, we're shaping a future where AI and human ingenuity go hand in hand to create a better world. So, whether you're an aspiring techie, a seasoned executive, or just someone curious about the future, remember that the power of AI in the boardroom is more than just algorithms and data. It's about making decisions that matter and driving forward a vision of innovation and integrity. Thank you for joining me today on this exploration. I hope you're feeling as inspired and optimistic as I am about the incredible possibilities of AI. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your friends. Let's spread the word about how AI is transforming our world for the better. Until then, keep exploring, stay curious, and never stop dreaming big. This is Fouzia, signing off from Artificial Chronicles. Stay awesome and see you next time.